Welcome to the Jim Thomas Gym Business Explainer, powered by maxmembers.ai. Welcome to all of our listeners, gym owners, gym operators, managers, salespeople, gym entrepreneurs, and personal trainers. And for you folks looking to open a new gym, acquire a gym, or need working capital, we can provide funding options up to $500 It's unsecured and no restriction on use. Check us out at fmconsulting.net. We'll be taking you through the white paper today by Jim Thomas. Our goal is to provide you with actionable insights. There is a hard truth in the fitness industry. Not every gym is sellable. Picture two identical facilities. One sparks a bidding war, generating multiple inquiries and a premium valuation. The other sits on the market for months, attracting only tire kickers and low-ball offers. The reason for this difference usually comes down to perspective. When owners calculate their gym's value, they look through a specific lens. They tally up the cost of the equipment, the build-out expenses, the square footage, and the years of personal sweat equity they've poured into the business. A buyer evaluates a gym based on the confidence they feel in its future stability. They look for documented systems, risk reduction, and predictable revenue streams that continue long after the founder walks away. This disconnect creates a massive valuation gap. Owners spend years building a facility to survive the daily grind, while buyers want to purchase an independent, hands-off asset. Bridging that gap is the only way to actually sell. Closing the valuation gap requires a focus on transferability, the degree to which the gym's success moves from the current owner to the next. A buyer who sees success tied to a specific personality perceives massive risk. To them, the business looks like a high-stress commitment that could collapse the moment the founder walks out the door. To eliminate that risk and close the valuation gap, an owner has to master 5 specific operational pillars. Implementing these 5 pillars shifts the business from a fragile, owner-dependent hustle into a highly sellable, self-sustaining machine. Pillar 1 is building a machine that runs completely without the owner. This requires written standard operating procedures, or SOPs. These documents give your staff exact, repeatable instructions to handle everything from sales tours to billing disputes without ever needing your intervention. A serious buyer will apply a simple test to your operation. If you stepped away for 2 uninterrupted weeks, what exactly would break? Whatever falls apart is exactly where you need a system. Pillar 2 is predictable, diversified revenue that goes beyond basic membership dues. If 100% of your income is tied to basic memberships, you are entirely exposed to market attrition and local price wars. Smart diversification protects the business. Income from personal training, recovery services, and corporate wellness programs stabilizes your cash flow, ensuring that if one stream dips, the others keep the gym highly profitable. To gauge this profitability, buyers look at revenue per square foot. This metric reveals exactly how efficiently each zone, from the weight room to the recovery area, turns physical space into cash. Achieving operational independence and producing highly efficient, diversified cash flow are the first major steps to eliminating buyer hesitation. Pillar 3 is clean financials. Messy or confusing numbers are the #1 deal killer in gym acquisitions. When an owner intermingles personal lifestyle expenses, like family vacations and personal vehicles, with the business's profit and loss statements, it instantly destroys buyer trust and bogs down due diligence. Conversely, when you can hand over clean, verifiable financial packages upon request, it immediately signals to potential buyers that the operation is professionally managed. Pillar 4 focuses on establishing a strong brand and a robust community presence. Deep community roots, like active local partnerships, strong SEO, and a steady stream of positive Google reviews create a competitive moat. A buyer cannot simply buy or build that level of local trust overnight. However, this brand loyalty must be anchored to your facility's culture and your staff. If the community is only loyal to the cult of your specific personality, the brand loses its value the moment you hand over the keys. Verifiable financial health combined with an independent local reputation proves to a buyer that the gym is a stable, mature entity. Pillar 5 is documented future upside, and here is a critical warning. Do not fall into the trap of entering maintenance mode right before listing your gym. Buyers are paying for the future of the business. A gym that looks tired, unmarketed, or complacent will inevitably receive heavily discounted offers because the incoming buyer has to do all the heavy lifting. Instead, provide specific, believable growth roadmaps. Document exactly how a new owner could monetize underutilized floor space or launch a campaign to reactivate a database of dormant leads. Highlight untapped technological solutions as well. Pointing out that the gym hasn't yet deployed CRM automation or AI lead follow-up presents an easy, immediate growth opportunity. Leaving clear, documented meat on the bone creates a narrative of opportunity. It generates buyer urgency and ultimately drives up the final valuation. Potential buyers are already evaluating the facility through its Google reviews, social media activity, and staff professionalism. Transforming these daily signals into a sellable asset is a gradual process that can be mapped out over a 90-day window. Days 1 through 30 are dedicated to diagnosing current owner dependencies and conducting a deep audit of your financial health. Days 31 through 60 focus on organizing the business by finalizing standard operating procedures and completely separating your personal expenses from business reporting. Days 61 through 90 are for increasing the value of the asset by launching new referral campaigns and systematically reactivating old leads. Strategic preparation ensures that the final exit occurs at the peak of the gym's performance. By starting today, you build a business that functions as an asset someone would be excited to own tomorrow. Contact Jim Thomas at 214-629-7223 or jthomas@fmconsulting.net. Also, be sure to check out our sponsor, Gym Business Manager, for the best gym software at gymbusinessmanager.com.